Alright, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of Fork Over the Ring, where we all know the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And today we are going to start off by making one of my favorites. It's super easy. It's going to be a lamb chop shoulder piece with mushrooms, garlic mashed potatoes, and asparagus. So first you're going to start off with your shoulder cut of the lamb chop. And you're going to just really season that very simply, guys, with pink Himalayan sea salt and black pepper. So you're going to season that on both sides and make sure that you really rub this into your meats. And the beautiful thing about this recipe is that it really is super simple and it doesn't cost for a lot of like seasonings and everything. And it's also the perfect recipe that you can use on your steak. So keep this in your like closet, your repertoire, whatever you want to call it, and you can pull this out and impress anybody, I promise you. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to oil our cast iron skillet. So I put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom of my skillet and I heat it up on high temperatures. Then after you do that, all you want to do is you want to simply go ahead and just make sure you spread it evenly. So you'll see me like tilt my pot a little bit or pan. And you want to spread it evenly and then add your lamb. Then we're going to add our rosemary. After you add your rosemary, you want to add whole garlic. I kind of crushed a little bit so it can release the flavors, and butter. And that is all you're going to need for this recipe. You are simply going to let this sit for like 5 to 6 minutes on each side. And you'll see the color in a little while what we want to look like. But guys, when I promise you, it's going to make your house smell so good. You're going to be hungry the entire time you're making this meal. Because it just smells so good and it looks really good. So go ahead and you're going to let that cook. You're going to start seeing it sizzle. If it's cooking too fast for you, go ahead and go to medium-high heat. But if you watch it well, you can really keep it on high heat. And it's going to give like a perfect crisp on the outside, but still very tender on the inside. So go ahead and let that cook. And in a few seconds, we're going to go ahead and flip that right on over. As you can see, my camera kind of died here, so I flipped it a little too early just for the purpose of the video, but I'm going to flip it again. But what you want to do is you want to go through, and I think you call this braising, I'm not really sure, but it's when you take all the oils and butters that have kind of melted together, and you're going to keep putting them on top of the lamb chop so that it can continue to be moist and really have that good flavor in it. And you want to go ahead and add those garlic pieces on top so that they don't overcook at the bottom, and two, so that they can really release the flavors again. As you guys can see, I flipped it one more time, and this is the color we're looking for. And again, you want to go ahead and keep making sure that you add all that goodness on top. And we're going to save that. So next we're going to make our mushrooms. So in those same oils, you're going to go ahead and add your mushrooms. And we're going to cook those again, not for too long. Probably like a good 2-3 minutes. Just until they're nice and tender, because you don't want soggy veggies. Like, I hate soggy veggies. So go ahead and let those sit and cook. You want to saute them just a little while. Then after you're done with those, you're going to go ahead and pull them out. And you don't have to put any salt or pepper on them because there's enough salt and pepper and oils and stuff left over in the skillet. Y'all tried to find a way so this video would not be like 3 minutes or 2 minutes because it was really fast. But then I be having like these dead air spaces. So work with me as I work this channel out. Alright, then you want to go ahead and add your asparagus. I've already cut off like those super hard pieces. And you want to add a little salt and pepper again. And we're going to add a little bit of water just to give them a quick steam. So let them cook a little bit, then add your water. As you'll see here, a little steam. Then you pull them right on out because, you do not want soggy veggies. I hate soggy veggies. Next for our potatoes. I've already boiled some whole potatoes for about 30 minutes. And I boil them with the skin on because it's easier to peel the skin off when they're already cooked. As you guys can see, they're really hot. You can see the smoke coming off. So don't be like me. I was moving too fast. But I add, again, the pink Himalayan salt, some black pepper, some butter, some heavy cream, and then you're going to see some garlic. You add those together, and I just whip them in my mixer because I love my little mixer. And they are done, but you can also do it by hand. And you go ahead and mix it again, but then you mix it, and you have the perfect mashed potatoes. This is the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the full meal. I am still learning how to plate everything. And I really wanted to thank you for watching. And please feel free to follow me on social media at Dream with Nick on Instagram and Snapchat. And on Twitter, it's going to be prettychick_Nick. Yes, y'all, I've had that name since high school, I'm sure. So please make sure you guys follow me and tell me what you think about this video. Like it, rate, subscribe. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. I am going to try to be posting 3 times a week now. So that was a challenge that was kind of given out to me, and I am trying to work on that. So this is why we're getting a Monday morning video. So you guys please go ahead and enjoy and tell me what you think. Thank you.